Hello, Marvelites! You're watching Marvel's The Pull List, and I'm Ryan, aka Agent M.
And I'm Tucker Marcus.
And every week we read every single Marvel comic that comes out. We pick a couple of them, we pick a topic, we tell you why you need to give us all your money. Tucker, what are we talking about this week?
This week we're talking about new beginnings. We have 4 issues, 3 of which are new number ones, and the last one is a bit of a transition, but it's all super exciting stuff. We're starting with a big one. This is Doctor Doom number 1. Christopher Cantwell, the way that he writes Victor Von Doom is so fascinating because he places him plot-wise, I don't want to say too much, but he places him in a situation that puts him in a very complex dynamic with Latveria, as the leader of Latveria, with the rest of the world, with heroes and villains. It's almost impossible to describe. You have to read it to really dig into it, and that's the beauty of it. It's such a fun thing to put what is normally an antagonist in the protagonist role. And when we get that here, it's just so exciting.
I mean, he's one of the most complex characters that we have at Marvel, and this is a really cool, deep character study. I can't wait to see where it goes.
Yeah.
All right, up next is Future Fight First's White Fox number 1, and this one tells us the origin story of the White Fox. If you don't know, Future Fight is an incredible game that has been going on for several years now. Tons of fans, it's so exciting. And White Fox is this great character who was created in partnership for the game, and she's super cool. She's the last of her kind, this sort of mystical, supernatural fox creature, but she's also a super spy, and she's badass, and she's super cool. So this tells us her origin story, how she got her powers, where they came from, what that means for her lineage, and what it was like for her to grow up. This issue also has a future Avengers story. They are the characters from an anime in Japan. It's cool seeing them because they were trained by Hydra to defeat the evil Avengers. But you know, that's not right. So figuring out their place in the world too, this is a really fun issue.
So going from the world of Marvel Future Fight into the world of Star Wars, this is Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Star Wars Allegiance number 1. We couldn't be more excited for the film and to see the little threads that are set up, the little seeds, maybe narratively, maybe character-wise, to see where someone like Leia is at the moment, to see really where Rey is, which is really exciting. We get to see a bunch of cool action with her, maybe things that we haven't quite seen before. Really great stuff. There's so much packed in here. We say it all the time. If you're a Star Wars fan, you need to be reading Star Wars comics because huge moves are being made in the Star Wars universe with characters that we know and love from the films in the comics every single week. It's really exceptional stuff.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, but there's one more to talk about. How about a little book called Powers of 10, number 6? You guys just talked about 3 number 1s. Why are you talking about a number 6? Well, this is really the advent of the future of the X-Men. This is really where everything comes together. We're gonna go into the Dawn of X very soon, but here's where all the final pieces are falling in line. We're getting to see what this all means, how important all of Moira's lives are, and everything in between. I can't tell you a dang thing about it other than this is such a great book, such a key piece to the past, present, and future of everything mutantdom, and it's really freaking great.
Yeah.
It's just terrific. It's everything you've heard and more. But there are more comics for us to talk about, which we will on Marvel's Pull List, the podcast version. Get that wherever you get your audio. We'll be back with another episode next week. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Tucker.
This is Marvel,
Your universe.